How are you on this weekly encouragement day? A gentle beginning to this message, and I am grateful for this opportunity to join you for today's weekly encouragement video message. Please remember, I am praying for you because I love you. I offer a gentle beginning because I am sharing one of the most intense messages that I've shared for the weekly encouragement. We've turned a corner in our world from over the last few weeks, years, and therefore a sensibility that we've not been aware of is necessary, I believe. Today's weekly encouragement message highlights realities of the early church and church growth, something that ministries, leaders, and Christian hearts pray for. Growth that demonstrates God's hand on our lives and our right standing with God. However, is it possibly true that the Christian message has become a motivational speaker route? It seems this was far from what the early church message offered. A key example is the life of Paul. Do you know what it took for this murderer offender of the gospel to align with Jesus and become one of the most prominent New Testament Christian leaders? He got knocked off his horse. And then apparently that wasn't enough, as God blinded him for 3 days, and he was intensely drawn into prayer and fasting, where he would encounter Jesus. We have to encounter Jesus today. We are not going to make it, because this is a world that calls good evil and calls evil good. This is wrong. I hope my statement scares the hell out of you. What good would it do for a minister of the gospel of Christ to tell you that everything becomes easier and you experience smooth sailing in life after you become a Christian, and then you wake up with pain or disappointment? That might be closer to a lie than the gospel. The change is inside, where you live and learn of the grace of Christ in the hardest places. Today's video message is hard. Possibly we need hard to avoid hell in the future. You'll be encouraged to pray, Lord, shock me now, as I hope to be directed by the Holy Spirit to reach out to God today. Not in a motivational, I can do it in my strength kind of way, but in a way that allows us to see the pain we experience and to encounter Jesus. I know this weekly encouragement video message has controversial elements, but I sacrificed this comfort for the enduring hope that God's kindness allows us to be shocked today instead of in the future. The opportunity to turn to grace instead of sorrow. The world turned a corner. We have to use it to turn into the love that changes us into His image as we follow Him. Please remember, I'm praying for you because I love you.